All right, welcome back to week two.
Week two.
Of the Unlimited Mulligans podcast. I'm Ryan, as we remember from last week, and this is Dom.
What's up?
It's the way we set up today feels a bit weird.
Yeah, it's different to how we did it last time. Positives. There's no pets in the background.
That is true.
There's no birds screaming.
That is very true.
Don't have to rip off its head.
Yeah. It does feel very much like an interview though. So,
How did you find the position here?
Yeah. Well,
Unlimited Mulligans.
Well, good old Seek.com.
Gumtree.
So I think we'll start with I guess how's your week been? I guess.
Not bad. Pretty good.
I mean, I know we're only filming. It is a bit weird. We're filming on a Tuesday today. I think it's probably we probably will film on a Tuesday.
Tuesday or Monday?
Yeah, I think it's probably best time for us to film.
I mean,
might ruin our NRL multis, but
hey, as of now, it's still up.
That's true.
We haven't won, we haven't lost.
That's true.
And if anything, we're just showing commitment to the art.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
If anything, it makes our tips more credible too.
It's lasted a week.
Yeah. It's like it's probably the longest I've been for multi bets. Talking about multis, how was any multi wins on Saturday, Sunday? Or?
Nope. None.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about myself. So I may have had
St. George.
Hey, the St. George winner for you.
St. George and Western Bulldogs. But to be fair, it was
You bet on AFL?
Yeah, I bet 2 games on AFL, 2 on rugby.
You got a problem when you bet on AFL?
No, it's a problem when you're betting on dogs at 3 o'clock in the morning in your bed.
On the Japanese horses. or the European handball or something in like Croatia.
Yeah, which we haven't done before.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, let's change
weeks. So I may have had a multi. So
You got up, didn't you? On
Saturday night I got up.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned in the last podcast. Pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
But then I didn't follow it up with St. George multi. I had St. George head to head.
Wait, you actually back St. George?
Oh, like in the multi?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the multi I did. Yeah. Over Manly. Well, I thought.
Did you have 13 plus?
No. I had St. George at I got on the line. I had him at -1.5.
Yeah.
So I got on the line. I had St. George head to head. I had the same game. Thank you, Sportsbet. You want to sponsor Sportsbet? We'll have just hit us up in the DMs.
Again, gamble responsibly.
Yeah. To all our younger viewers, make sure you're 18 and above before you start gambling. So I had St. George head to head. I had them at -1.5, which obviously they got up. But then I had George Tafua to score, and
You didn't?
no, I think old mate sort of got a bit dominated. He sort of got shut down by Ravalava on that wing, and I think he was a bit scared.
What? I didn't actually even watch the game.
I watched the first because what was it? Sunday
It was
played.
Sunday.
And I was at a friend's house on Sunday just watching movies and that. So I'm not supporting my team watching movies. I should get absolutely castrated. Is that the word? Yeah.
If your father heard about that, he would be so disappointed.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't he? Especially imagine my grandfather would be very
Oh
upset.
God, he's turning in his grave.
Yeah, I know. But
I don't raise a St. George supporter. I raise the Rabbitoh supporter.
Oh, that's all I need. I'll start losing some teeth after that. But I was watching. Apparently, Ravalava really shut down that side, so it didn't help my multi. But the funny thing is, I was gonna get on Dufty to score, and that's what I thought. He was paying like $3 for any time try scorer. So I thought, it could be a good bet. And of course, when I turned it, as soon as I turned it over and I saw him just run down, like take an intercept and run down the wing, I'm like, obviously I was spewing. So it was only $5, so I would have paid 70. But so that would have been a nice night in the end. It would have been like 140 on the weekend. It would have been pretty good. But and then I think
pretty good win without doing anything on a weekend.
It would have been, yeah. Thank you, Uncle Scotty, for letting me bet too.
I feel like that's the draw of betting though. It's just like it's such an easy thing where it's like if I get this, I get a massive payday for not doing any work.
I think that's the gambling addicts in our heads. Like,
100%. But it's like I'm always like, it's gonna win. I can't foresee me losing. I can't foresee me losing until I actually lose.
That's like when we go to the casino.
Oh God!
It's like most people take money and they go, "I'm gonna lose this." In my head, I'm like, "No, I'm gonna take this money and I'm coming back."
I'm gonna make this week's rent.
I'm definitely coming back for more.
Last time, you know what? The last time I actually won at the casino, and this just says to gambling luck, was when I was 18.
No, was it?
My last big win was when I was 18.
Yeah.
I was there with a mate. And I had nothing left. I ran into my auntie there quite like randomly, and I told her how I wasn't having a great night, and she goes, "Oh, here's $20." I turned that $20 into 500.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
And then I was like, and this is when I was 18. I'm like,
was I not there? I feel like I was there. So I feel like anytime you win, I don't win. Anytime I win, you don't win.
That's just how it goes. And to be honest, you've been winning a lot more than me.
At the casino, yeah. But I've been lucky. The last 2 or 3 times at the casino, when I won, hang on 1 second, let me just nice little cold one. As
on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
You animal.
Hey, I'm on uni break. I can do whatever I want. But yeah, I remember the last couple of times I've gone. This was before I was on getting the welfare benefits from good old Uncle Scotty. I would be like showing, it'd be like my last, like, I think I would go and gamble $100 when I would be lucky to earn $200 in like 2 months. So, and I remember the last couple of times I love playing blackjack. So I was playing blackjack and I think I got up like $200-300. And then the next day I'd have the races. So this happened to be that the last 2 times we went, I went to the casino and I had the races the next day. And I'm like, so I took the money from the casino that I won, lost it on beer, like 4 beers and like in the races the next day.
Honestly, you know what? I think that's something, you just saying that just then, that just makes me miss the races. We haven't been in so long.
Well, they're open again.
Well, should we talk about the old Curtis Rona?
Curtis Rona. So,
Uncle Curtis.
As we're filming on a Tuesday, especially
in Sydney,
out here in Sydney, and especially in the west out here, it's
not looking good.
No, the Queensland government has deemed us as a hotspot, but our own government hasn't.
Man, that just means we can't go to Queensland.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to go to see the 2-headed freaks anyway.
Yeah, they've got 2 heads over there. It's a shame we had to cancel our trip that I just booked 2 minutes before they announced it. But it's funny how they've counted us as a hotspot, but good old Arnie Gladys hasn't. So see what happens.
She's staying positive.
Yeah, I think
if you want proof of how positive the Australian government is staying, look at Uncle Scotty going to the footy.
Oh, you see him down in the beer?
That's amazing.
People were giving him grief about it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, let the man go.
You saw Big T right on Facebook supporting Uncle Scotty.
Who's Big T?
My father.
Oh, yeah, Big T.
Big T supporting him.
But that was back. See, look, but I don't. We probably shouldn't talk politics.
It's not politics. It's more he was supporting. He was just like, dude's got a tough job. Let him blow off some steam.
Yeah, I agree
and that's
with
as deep as it
I
is.
agree with
And
that.
I feel like that's as deep as we should go.
I don't think they went in Australia when the fires are around.
That's a whole
His
story.
leadership probably wasn't the greatest.
That's not blowing off steam. That's blowing off a country.
That was like, oh, I better get going.
And like, I feel like we shouldn't. I think he copped it for it, and he admits his mistakes.
I reckon he probably learned from it.
I think he did.
Because the way he sort of, or at least the first sort of start, the way he handled this, I believe has been quite well, sort of thing.
And it's like, I feel like he did stuff up with the fires.
Yeah.
And then this time around, you can't say that we haven't come out of it lucky.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you look at America, they're still
going.
Yeah. And there's a lot of stuff which we aren't addressing, which I don't think we should address.
Nah, look, I'm not a political person.
Yeah.
But all I was saying is thank you, Uncle Scotty, for my weekend payment.
Damn.
But
some of us have to work, you know.
Yeah.
Some of us have 2 part-time jobs that we have to stay.
I'm entitled to it as a uni student, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to abuse it.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
So then, being a uni student, how is the you have a lot more time on the dating apps. Should we talk about that?
Yeah, why not? So
you got a date or something coming up? You were telling me before.
Yeah, so I have got one lined up for Saturday. She's
God, that's not going to last long.
Yeah,
I mean that more because Curtis Rona.
yeah. Well, that's what I sort of said. That's how like that was the hit up line I sort of used. Not the hit up line. So I've been talking to her for a while. So that was the line I used. Like I guess we better finally take you out on that date before lockdown 2.0 kicks in.
It kind of reminds me of like How I Met Your Mother, when like Barney would be like, "You've seen How I Met Your Mother?"
Yeah, a little bit.
It's just like, it's the end of the world. You got to sleep with me right now.
Yeah, might as well.
Otherwise, the world's gonna end.
I mean,
and then it's like, I don't have a choice. I have to.
Exactly. That's what I sort of. That's why.
So if anything, you're pulling out the end of the world card.
Wow, it almost
and I rate that. I honestly do rate that.
But I don't really count myself as a bit of a player. But at one stage there, I was talking to about 3 or 4, probably 4 girls at the same time. And it was quite hard to remember. I don't know if you've been in a situation yet, because, like I said, play over here. But,
So I respect women.
Yeah, also do I. But,
Treating it, don't even remember who they are. Bet
you
don't even know her name.
It's not that I don't remember who they were.
What's the last name, Ryan?
Oh,
I bet you couldn't tell me.
No, honestly,
you could not tell me.
I could not tell you, honestly, no. But it was sort of like, you sort of start to forget who hates certain things. I remember one girl sort of mentioning about something. I think it was like, I hate like espresso martinis, which is like.
But then another girl loved them.
Loved them. I'm like, are you the same girl that said you hated them, but now got them? And I'm like,
that's the thing. I feel like with dating apps, it's just completely changed how things are done. Because
I've definitely become more vain for sure.
I told you this. This is for any of the young kings out there who need an ego boost, and this is purely for straight men.
Mm-hmm.
Download Tinder, upload your photos, write your bio as if you're going to go swiping on the girls, change it to men.
Really?
We did this in New Zealand.
Yeah.
We were just kind of bored one night, and we're like, and one of my mates who's, I wouldn't say he's not a womanizer. He's a fun guy. He likes to go out. He likes to party. You know who I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't want to say his name.
Yeah.
But he's not a womanizer. He's honestly one of the greatest guys. But he likes to have fun.
Yeah,
and we were on, and then he convinced me to download Tinder, and we were in this small town in New Zealand. We weren't having much luck.
Mm-hmm.
And then so someone said, "Oh, you should have a look at guys." And we're like, "Okay." I have never gotten so many likes.
So it really boost the ego?
Ryan, I felt...
You felt amazing?
I felt amazing. I felt good in myself. I was getting called cute. I was getting called handsome.
Don't get me started on that. This girl, one of the 4 or 5 girls I've been talking to, the numbers is going to keep going up. It'll be by the end of the show, about 20. But,
you're talking to 15 girls?
Yeah, I can't believe it. All this free time on my hands.
You're talking to enough girls to have your own footy team.
Yeah. Starting right up. Now pull back. No, but this girl kept calling me like cute or hi cutie. I'm like, I just started cringing. I'm like,
I felt forced.
Not that. It just feels weird to hear it.
Well,
it just seems like a very like. If a guy calls a girl cute, that's understandable.
Well, it depends. Did it feel? It feels like you're a child, really.
Yeah, that's another story I was talking about.
What? You're having a kid?
No, definitely not yet. I mean, my mum would love, but I'm still at uni. I gotta focus on that first, and then eventually move out. But yeah, like I felt weird getting called cutie or like even sometimes handsome. I'm like, it's very like handsome's very a white thing to say. Look at him, he's so handsome.
my neighbor always used to call me handsome. Oh, hey, handsome.
At what age though?
I'm saying from when I was a child to
yesterday.
Yesterday, this morning. Yeah, I was pulling the bins in. She goes, "Morning, handsome." I'm like, it always felt like calling the small guy in your footy team tall, or calling the big guy in your team tiny.
You're tiny.
You know what I mean? It's like, are you calling me handsome because I'm not handsome?
I used to hate people call me big man. I'm like, fuck, stop. And it's like, or champ. I think that's because of cricket though. I hate when people call me champ or legend. But anyway, back to what I was going to say. When I hate getting talked down to sort of thing. So yesterday we played a round of golf, which we'll talk about in a sec. And
did I talk down to you?
No, not you. I like to have a coffee. You know, I like my coffee.
So to be fair, the guys we were playing with yesterday, there was some strong banter. You had to have thick skin playing yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. Before that, we were ordering my coffee, and like the way she goes, the lady, it was nice to young girls at our age, and she goes, she said, ask what I want, and I said, my usual order, flat white, one sugar if anyone's out there wants to buy me a coffee. All those single ladies. But the way when I went to leave, she goes, flat white, yeah. She goes, have a good day. And I felt like I was in like
remember you telling me this, yeah.
I felt like I was like 5 or 6, like the way she was talking to me.
Yeah. That happened to me yesterday as well, actually.
Did it?
So, we're going to golf. Yesterday we were playing with a couple of mates.
Yeah.
One of
which
is a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He's a primary school teacher. Top bloke. And this is the first time...
how we sort of met was because of how...
I don't think we should say
No, how I'm going to
Yeah,
teach him
yeah,
how I
yeah.
worked at the same school.
Yeah,
and
you
how we
worked with
became
him.
good friends and that with him.
Yeah, and it's like I kind of I've hung out with him before, but this is his first time playing golf.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first hole, everyone has a bit of a not the greatest game first hole.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
definitely
then-
hit some breakfast balls.
Oh, like it wasn't great, but
yeah.
I turned my game around.
You did?
I had a great game in the end.
Mhm.
I had a lot of my score was very high because of a lot of lost balls.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, he started giving me tips, and it wasn't the tips because on the golf course everyone gives each other like, oh, try this, try that. It was more the way he said it. I
Yeah.
felt it was like he brought out his teacher's voice.
Yeah.
He brought out, what do you think you're doing wrong?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like,
Oh, I
I'm,
love
not,
the kids.
I'm not here for this.
I love
I don't,
the kids.
I don't need to feel like I'm 3 years old again. I don't need to feel like I'm 6 years old in year one,
Yeah, yeah.
being like, I don't know how to write my name.
yeah.
And it's like, Dominic, how do you think you spell it?
D.
Oh. And it's like, I didn't need that. And
Yeah.
but to be fair, I think
I mean,
that
you took on the tips and you started hitting a lot better after that.
yeah, and it was just a very simple tip. It was just like too close to the ball, which I feel like anytime as a golfer, when you're hitting your own ball, you don't know that.
No.
And then it's like it's only when you record yourself or when your mate goes, "Oh, try this."
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what he did.
Well,
It was just the way he said, like, "What do you think you're doing wrong?" It's like I don't know. If I knew what I was doing wrong, I would have done it in the first
I want to
place.
fix it already.
If I knew what I could do, I would be Tiger Woods by now. You see me on the PGAs? No.
You think I meant to hit it over there in the water? Jeez. You could have told me before I hit the ball.
It's
But,
like that Family Guy scene. It's just like,
Oh,
do I hit it in the water? It's like, no. Why did you hit it then? It's like, because we're having fun.
golf is fun. But he actually. So I play. I play cricket left-handed, and most other sport games left-handed. But I've been playing golf. Always play golf right-handed. So for ages, I was playing with my hands wrong way around.
I remember that when we started.
always had a
It was
strength
always
system.
weird.
Yeah, so I was always like probably 2 or 3 clubs shorter than what everyone else was. It's not my height, just the golf clubs. But so then one day I played with him, and he sort of gave me a tip. He goes, "Why don't you?" He sort of said like years down the line, he goes, "I got annoyed by it. I thought, stuff it. I'm going to force him to try his hands other way around." So we're playing a nice golf course, and he goes, "That's it. Switch your hands around. Tired of you hitting these dodgy, really bad shots like left and right." So yeah, so I tried it, and first or second, I think it was the first shot, I hit it not too bad. It was alright, and then my second shot, I picked this thing clean. And I think it was like 150 meters out.
That's when your handicap went from 45 to a clean 20.
Yeah, I think it was
At
about
that exact moment.
Yeah, so I think it was about 150 out. I normally hit like 150 to me now is like a 7-iron, I think.
Yeah.
But then I was hitting like 4-iron, and he goes, so I pulled out the 4-iron.
Yeah, I remember that because I remember I was always a couple club heads.
Yeah, you guys were always like 2 or 3 club heads ahead of me.
And it was like I wasn't any stronger than you.
No, I think we're about the same build, same strength.
Same strength, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Jesus. Okay. But
NBA.
Yeah. But like I said, I hit the 4-iron, and I just absolutely smashed this thing, and that was it.
Yeah.
Kept playing right-handed, and then now, well, not play right. I put my hands right around, and now I always play with my hands right around.
Because you bat left-handed in cricket, don't you?
Yeah, and if I played baseball, all that sort of stuff.
Left-handed.
Yeah.
That's weird though, because you're right-handed and you kick right-footed.
Yeah, but just cricket. I think.
Do you have a left foot? Like
No.
when you kick a ball?
No.
I think we
That's why I think I believe you can teach a kid to play any like left or right-handed, or kick a ball left or right-footed.
Yeah. It's definitely something
At a
that,
young age, if you be processed enough, you will learn how to do it.
I mean, yeah, of course.
I mean, I guess that everyone has a natural like left or right hand, like stronger than the other.
yeah, well, yeah. My mum had to learn how to be left-handed.
Yeah.
at a young age.
Yeah.
And then it's like she picked it up. Obviously, it took a while, but she picked it up.
Yeah.
She was naturally a righty, but
I mean, yeah. Once you learn it enough, once you do something long enough,
Yeah.
you will learn it. Anyway, around Monday, I hit the ball I'm gonna swear, so shit. Like, that was honestly my worst round. I think I scored 102, didn't I?
did you get 102?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my worst round.
I didn't know you got that.
Yeah.
I know you were pissed off towards the end.
Yeah.
And when this was the first time I saw you hit the ground with your club.
Yeah, I was very aggro. I actually had a pants down shot too. So I think we were on like the 16th, and somehow
Yeah, what happened with that?
So I teed up the ball. It's a par 3. Yeah. So I teed up the ball and I missed the ball, missed everything. I hit the ground. It would have been a nice swing and just hit everything left of the ball. And the ball propelled. I hit your shot. I hit the right angle slice.
Yeah, but mine goes a lot further.
Yeah, mine went 2 meters. It's like the grass or the wind or
Was just someone in your hand? Were old mates in your head a bit?
No, it was just dental plan.
Dental plan.
But
it was because you know what?
I hit
that first hole. It was that hole. We finished off on the 14th.
Yeah, the par 3.
Par 3.
I hit the green. I hit the green in 1 too.
I had a shit one, and then the next one, you played okay. I don't know what happened. I saw you get mad though. You were mad at some point then, and I'm like, I didn't know what happened.
It was so the 14th I was mad. So I hit the green in 1 and then 4 putted.
Yeah, because then I was like, I found the ball and I was trying to get it, and then you're like, come on, you're like, tell me to hurry up. I was like, where does this come from?
Yeah, what was that on? No, that was the 12th. That's because people behind us. The short par 4.
Yes.
That's because of people behind us.
That's when I was like, right, your game went down after that.
That's my worst hole.
Because then you went short.
Yeah.
Both me and
no, I hit the green. I hit the green then, and I also 3 putted. So my putting was atrocious yesterday.
And then me and MG both cleared the next one. We both hit great tee shots.
Oh.
And then you and Big Dog went to the right.
Should we mention the course? Remembers that or not?
No, we'll leave a bit of a mystery. What we should do is we should add sprinkles of details just to see if we pick it up. People anyone that guesses it gets a free youth large glove.
Yeah. We talked about the OJ glove yesterday.
Yeah, we spoke about it. How I got like a very small glove and it looks like the OJ case.
Yeah. But that pairing, that 12th and 13th hole, every time I play comp, is my worst hole.
Yeah.
Like it just. I don't know what it is. It's that dog leg on the right, and I normally hit a slice, so I try to hit it too hard, so then my club just spins the ball spins even more off the driver. So it's just like now I'm playing my third shot from middle of the bush.
The issue is it's because of it's not like a slight dog leg. This is like right, like turns and right and left turns. Sorry, and so you're not hitting a full shot. You have to hit like a 6-iron. And then you hit it too short.
On the 12th, yeah.
Or like both of them.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta hit it long enough where it clears the first set of trees.
Yeah.
And then not too long where you're in the trees.
Yeah, down back, yeah.
And then because you hit it too short, you got no clear shot. You have to take your medicine.
So you can take your medicine again. Yeah, exactly.
And so it's just one of those things where there's not a lot of room for error.
I feel like if I had a 3 wood, would be great. Once again, I'm talking about clubs. If I had a 3 wood, I think would be great. Yeah. But I think I just played terrible the whole round. I didn't start. My driver wasn't too bad at the start, and then I was sort of in it with MG, who's off 29. I was in it with him, so really, I should be blowing him out of the water. I might try to better
game.
He did.
He picked up. What ball did he pick up?
What ball? He picked up a Callaway. He was killing it.
Do you think that was in his head?
Yeah, goals all mental.
Yeah,
as you saw with me, I went downhill after that 12.
Yeah,
but
had a great game.
I should be blowing him. I should honestly be blowing him out of the water. Like 9 shots better. But anyway, so I was in it for him, and then that 12th, and then I saw you. This ball was in the mud, so like a thick, hard mud that's almost solid. And I see you digging at it with your club.
Well, yeah, because I saw a ball, and I'm like, what is this? And okay, to be fair, I could have left it. I didn't need it.
Did you end up getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it swollen?
No.
It was actually right.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I was just like, it was just in the mud. I'm like, I'm getting this.
Yeah.
And it was very much a child with ADD, like,
it did look like that.
And I'm like hitting at it, and everyone's like, what are you doing?
Did you see the people behind us though?
I saw them behind us, but I was waiting because the other two were still playing.
So I didn't see that. I was too busy hearing you hit the ground.
And I was like, what are you?
Let's go.
Well, I'm like, I'm out of the way. If I want to hit, they could have hit.
Well, I actually hit a good shot though. I hit a good tee shot that one on the green, and then 3 putted.
I hit a better one.
Well, maybe I 4 putted.
No, you hit one.
Yeah, and I hit the green.
I hit one. I was mad. No, I hit a great shot. It just connected so well. It was beautiful, and it was longer than yours. But because of the dog leg, even though I was longer, I was the same distance away.
Because I hit 5-iron, you hit 6, and you absolutely smashed. I'm trying to.
I nailed it.
Yeah,
and then I thought I hit a great shot off the tee. But then it turns out we were both in the same spot. I was like, and it wasn't that.
You would have clipped trees though as well, so it would have dropped and.
Yeah, or the thing was, and that's the thing with the dog legs, where it was like, even though I hit a great shot, and you hit a crappy shot with a higher iron.
Yeah, shorter
iron, sorry.
Yeah.
We were both in the same spot, so it's like, there was no advantage there.
Yeah.
It was like, you stuffed up your shot, I got it perfect.
Yeah.
We were the same contention.
Yeah.
And then, for you, that was kind of lucky then, because it's like...
But honestly, there was probably one of the, like, you started off, the first hole was shaky, but after that, I have not seen you cleaner balls than that in a long time.
I was so happy
I
with
feel
that
like
third
playing,
hole.
that third hole was nice.
Third hole, I just cleaned it with a 6-iron.
Do you
over
third
water.
one off tee?
Sorry?
Oh, the second shot.
Second shot.
And
drives it clean.
And WM goes, what are you aiming at? And you go,
I'm taking my medicine, I'm going left. I get it straight.
There was a nice little fade, and it just rolled up on the green. It was honestly the best shot. I hated that whole too.
I had a long putt, and I 2-putted.
Yeah.
So I think I got...
You had a putt?
Yeah, I had a par, because it's a par 4.
I think I had 6 at hole.
Par 5 would have been my first birdie.
Yeah, I've only had one birdie. Out of all the rounds I've played, I've only had one birdie there.
I think
terrible.
I've only ever had one birdie, and it was at that course where we went with your cousin.
Oh, out at like in Hurston.
It was on the cliff face.
That was a great hole.
All you got to do is pitch it up and just let it drop.
Yeah. Because it was. I think the whole distance was like technically like 130, 140, but because of how far the drop was, you can hit like a sand wedge.
Yeah, and all you got to do is go up and then just let it drop.
Yeah.
And I think
good old what's the maths thing? Parabolas. That's when it comes in. What is the X and Y gradient thing? That's what it was like.
All I know is I hit carbs.
I was out there testing the wind, but yeah, like, it was honestly the cleanest I've seen you hit. And I think that's because more and more we play, the more we know. You get used to swinging. Your swing becomes more.
To be honest,
refined.
I think we said this last week. It was because it was the first time I was playing with what's it?
WM.
WM.
With faux pas, yeah.
Faux pas.
Yeah.
It was playing with him. I'm like, I want to be competitive, so I kind of switched on a bit.
Yeah, me and
I'm not saying that I don't normally switch on for golf, but when it comes to competitive,
me and MG could tell that. We saw the first hole, and you'll like hit a couple toppies.
Yeah.
And we're walking ahead, and MG goes. He's trying to turn it on him for weight. I go, yeah, I think he's just trying to hit it too hard. But then the third hole, you were fine. You hit that 3. Was you 2 3 or a driver? Honestly,
driver.
Your driver was great yesterday. Yeah, the back, like that 15th, that last par 5 wasn't great, but the rest was
the 15th.
Oh, and the 17th wasn't great either.
17th was a mean slice.
Yeah.
What was the 15th?
The par 5 where you just hit it straight over. You hit it straight, but it just went straight over the trees.
Oh, yeah.
Into the middle of nowhere.
That was, I think, to be honest, I was just tired. Because that was the first time...
It was only your second full round in a long time.
It was my second full rounds. And the first time we played, we got a cart.
Yeah, true.
So I was walking this whole one, and it's a long course, so I was like...
It's about 6K.
So I think I was just kind of a bit tired.
Yeah.
I think if I conserve my energy a bit more, play a bit more...
if you stop shit talking. You weren't really in it though. The banter yesterday. Let's talk about that.
Oh,
but the banter with the two guys we played with, Faux pas and MG. Like MG loves the shit talk, and he
shit talk underwater.
And he only has the one comeback for me too. Anytime I hit a good shot, he goes, "Well, it must be nice to be well rested since you don't have to drive." So I don't have a car. I can drive, but I don't have a car. There's no point. I go to Union City.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
Why are you gonna waste your money for?
Why want to pay $2,000 in Reggio and all that?
To be fair though, he got in your head towards that end.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know.
I think because he was beating me too, and it's the first time he's beaten me in a long time.
And then the funniest thing was he just kept on saying it's like, Farad, it's so hard for us just naturally talented golfers just to keep up with Ryan.
I never heard that.
He said it so many times, I was just dying. And then there was one point...
What does he mean? Oh, no, he kept saying how big they were. I remember saying on the 12th, he goes, it's finally good to play someone who can actually hit the ball far like me. And I was like,
And then it was one hole where you went right, and us two absolutely cleared it, me and MG.
It must have been the...
Yeah, and then we're walking up, and he goes, far out, it's just, we're so good. I go, it's just natural born talent. And he's like, you're right. Us two are just... And he said it just loud enough so you could hear.
Is that why he was smirking when he looked over? Yeah, typical.
And then it was like, I think I had a great drive, and I took my 3-wood and just absolutely bombed it.
Yeah.
Right down to the second dog leg.
Yeah, actually, you played that hole pretty well, remember? Anyway.
I played it great, but then I just got an unlucky bounce off the sand.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I lost my ball.
Yeah.
And then I didn't recover from that. That's why I went so crap on the next par 3.
Yeah,
I lost my ball. I wasn't in my head. I was just like, far out. I'm like down another ball.
Yeah.
Then I lost 2 more in that hole. It was like,
I think that's one thing we need to get better at. Just like tuning at the last hole, just playing. Sorry, I got it. Oh, there we go. Playing every hole as if it's a new one.
What will be great is once we get a sponsor and we can get golf balls, so I don't have to worry about losing it. So I can just lose a ball and be like, who cares?
Yeah,
I'm
not gonna bother searching for it.
Exactly.
We went up finishing about dating scene. I think we did. How's your dating scene going? So I've got a date Saturday. See what happens. I'll let you know obviously in the next podcast. So that still goes ahead.
She doesn't make up a fake illness.
Yeah. Well, what I like about this girl is she challenges me sort of. Like I sort of find it hard to sometimes
answer.
Yeah, I don't know how to reply.
I find that with every girl I talk to. I don't know how to answer.
yeah.
Hey, how's your day been? Oh, I don't know. I didn't have a date today.
So I've seen you even yesterday you were on the golf course chatting a lot.
So
on the DMs with this girl.
I'm talking to this girl. Honestly, she's so easy to talk to.
That's the thing, and that's honestly we're old. Well, I'd say we're old. I'm 24, 25.
Plus, she called me cute.
Yeah, going back to that.
This is the thing. How it came up. It was on my. Okay, so it's a subtle flex, but it's not really a subtle flex.
Yeah.
We both
here we go
got featured on Fitzy Whipper Instagram.
Yeah.
So that is on my dating profile.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. Have you not seen it?
I think I have.
I'll show you.
I know the photo you're talking about.
Yeah. It's us doing the chuckers.
Yeah. And then so in our Hawaiian shirts.
In our Hawaiian shirts.
In our chinos.
Honestly, it's a great photo.
That was a good day.
We had the straps on our glasses.
Yeah. Anyway, and we brought it back in.
Yeah.
Like the next 2 weeks, or a month later, everyone
had it. So we were talking, and she was saying how she was in a magazine because the photographer found her on the street and thought she was cute. Mm-hmm. So she took a photo and then posted it in this magazine. Mm-hmm. And I was like, not to flex, but same thing happened to me. And I was like, the only difference was mine was at a party. And the videographer thought I was cute, so he filmed me.
You're being funny for once.
What do you mean for what? So so I sent it to her, and then she was like, "Oh, if this means anything, I think you're cute." I was like,
"Oh, your boy's in. He's in." Sports bet at that stage is paying $1 for Dom to fuck it up.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's been about a week, and I'm sure I'm gonna stuff it up somehow.
I think the odds are blowing out. Surely they're offering you about $3 to stuff it up. Maybe more. Might be going out to 4.
Don't be surprised
because you've been talking to her a lot.
I honestly have been.
I got in the car today, and I got in. I'm like, oh damn, he's already talking.
You know what? The funny thing is, you want to know what phase we're at?
What?
And this would lead into our next thing as well.
Okay.
We're on TikToks.
Oh god.
I'm gonna show you the TikTok she sent me.
Yeah. Is it funny? Obviously, it's funny. Or
it's not the same that I sent to you.
Yeah.
So our TikToks are very funny.
I mean, my TikToks is very memey at the moment. Here we go.
They're all puppies.
Oh god.
So it's just all of us just sharing puppies.
Jesus.
And look, I just like talking to her. She's a nice girl.
That's what you look for. Like I said, we're getting old.
I just want someone to be nice.
I just want someone to be nice to me that likes me back a little bit. I don't care what you look like. To be fair, I never have. But if you're funny,
person, I kind of am. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you?
I'm not.
I mean, I can't be shallow when I look like I do now. Especially with this.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful with that bow.
Thanks, man.
That bow and that blonde hair.
Oh, I will go blonde one day again.
Do it.
I actually rated myself.
I reckon.
I looked alright,
I reckon once we get 100 subscribers on the YouTube.
You're gonna go full blonde though.
Full blonde. 100 subscribers though?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is that too low?
No.
Okay.
What are we at? We're at 3, 2. So it's gonna be a long day.
What's good? We're starting off. We're having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's funnel.
We're not in. It's funnel. Jesus. Can you tell me beat a lot in sport that I've heard that many times? But anyway, yeah. So
as long as you have fun, boys.
Yeah. So banning a TikTok in Australia, maybe.
Oh, that's
what. That's actually everywhere in the world, pretty much. I saw the US. So banning it.
So what is happening with that?
Well,
is it because they're tracking?
Yeah. So TikTok is tracks a lot and sends the data to a Beijing security bullshit, something like that.
Yeah.
So obviously every government's worried, and here in Australia we got hacked by the Chinese, apparently. It's probably all propaganda, I don't know. Like, again, we don't talk about politics. But, so obviously there was just a headline they wanted to use, because everyone's using it, and that's how they're getting their data.
Upset.
I waste so much time on TikTok.
Oh, far out. So, keeping on this, because I'm a big believer in, like, turning your brain off. Just, like, having something where you can just turn off and just watch content, watch stuff where you can just enjoy it. It does make you think, and it shouldn't make you think.
Yeah.
I saw this post last night. This girl I went to uni with, really smart girl.
Yeah.
This girl's really intelligent. She's going to be a big thing in my field, like in the field that I'm in at the moment.
Yeah.
She's won a couple of awards. She's really smart. So nice. You've met her. She looks like OG.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you've met her. Yeah. Super nice. She posted this thing about how... Oh, what was it exactly? It was something about everyone going on about Will Smith and Jada Smith.
Yeah, oh, don't get me started.
Like how, like everyone
about Will Smith.
Well,
if Will Smith's got money and is funny, and still that's not enough, then we're all stuffed.
Well, and then she was saying, she shared this post that was saying, if everyone that is posting about Will Smith and Jada Smith, you're doing the wrong thing, because it's like, this isn't important information that we should be consuming at the moment.
People gotta switch off.
And I honestly, this was the first time. She does post a lot of political things, which I think is right.
Yeah,
like,
they can do what they want.
Yeah, and plus a lot of the time I agree with her.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's fair enough. But this one, I was like, and then she goes on about how she deleted TikTok and Reddit from her phone, not because she was wasting.
What's Reddit?
I don't know. I didn't get what it was.
Oh, R-E-D-D-I-T?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Thank you, TMG, for that.
Yeah, thank you, TMG. Yeah.
Yeah, and how she deleted those apps off her phone because she didn't want to waste her brain on useless information.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair enough. If you want to live your life like that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't make other people feel bad and you be so pretentious to think, oh, I spent my nights reading books and I don't watch TV. Because I hated those kids.
Yeah,
I hated those kids at school. Oh, we don't own a TV. I read books. Shut up. Let me watch my Simpsons.
Yeah, exactly.
5:25 every night on Channel 10.
Yeah.
And let me be happy.
Or getting up on a Saturday morning before going to sport and having like those cartoons on.
I think, but that's essential to life where people need to turn their brains off. Just before I go to bed, do I want to read an article about what's happening in the other side of the world when I can watch a TikTok of a guy running into a brick wall and his mates laughing and chucking beers at him? You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, but it's like the news these days is very bad. Everything's bad news, and it's so they can get everything's clickbaity.
Yeah.
And it's sort of
but I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch news. No, I'm saying it's fine if you want to switch off and watch news. But
people gotta realize the news sometimes is also very swayed, and they don't give you. I know in Australia everything's owned by the one person. Yeah. And it's very swayed, and like you got to sometimes read into it further.
You definitely have to have a form of critique and have to read. If you want to have a stance on a topic, you have to research it.
I think that's what uni's done well for me. Is like to really what's the word? Really critique like journals and articles and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, just don't take it for face value. Yeah, which I think is fine, but at the same time, I think as a human being, you're allowed to switch off and watch dumb TikToks. Yeah, and watch TikToks of puppies that a girl that you like is sending you, and you keep on liking. So just so you don't stuff it up.
The odds are going back down.
I shouldn't hear that.
So, the NRL, back to the Curtis Rona sort of stuff. The NRL's thinking of moving the whole comp. I think I saw this morning to Queensland. Yeah. But that's because I think Queensland's sort of jumped the gun a little bit, but
as in like closing stuff down.
Yeah, so anyone from New South Wales now, or from the hotspots areas out here in the southwest, has to
they can't go.
They can't go Queensland.
I
think the NRL was worried. Not the NRL was worried that Queensland won't let West Tigers or those teams.
I thought they were going to do what the NBA did, where they were going to put everyone in a bubble,
like a flight island, like the UFC.
I don't see. I think that's kind of good. Besides the fact they'll be away from their families. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the NRL players wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, honestly, I reckon.
I know a lot of stories will come out.
Oh yeah, can you imagine how they should do like a TV show? Imagine how good that TV show would be. Like a Last Chance U sort of style. of like following.
That would
If they're on an
so
island.
Good.
Oh,
I'd
content
watch
is
that.
when people can connect the players. Like
Yeah.
I've got you onto it. Like we watched the F1
Yeah.
the Drive to Survive, because I
Yeah.
used to watch. I wasn't heavily into F1.
No.
I watched that series, and that was it. The next season, I watched it because you build connections.
Yeah, and I think that would be so sick.
People will follow team. You get more eyes on the NRL if a show is like made. The thing they're worried about, obviously, like bad publicity and all that sort of stuff. But
Well, I think, and it becomes to the scene where it's like you got to control it. All the players need to control themselves.
yeah,
But I think if they did that, it would be so good.
yeah.
Yeah, but then if they did a bubble like the NBA, it'd be hard.
You seen the NBA bubble?
It looks sick.
So
That looks like going to college just with a bunch of
all older lads.
yeah.
So
And I've seen like old players, reuniting with old teammates.
yeah.
And they're just like, I'm not talking to you. You got new friends. Let's talk to your new friend.
It's like once they're in the bubble, apparently I watched this YouTube or NBA player as a rookie. Well, I can't remember what his name is, but he's been posting a couple vlogs.
Do you know who he plays for?
76ers. Can't remember. I can't remember his name. I only started watching him today, pretty much. And he's released 2 vlogs, and it looks like they get tested. Like he's been tested twice already. But surely after a while, if they're in a bubble, they don't have to do testing no more. You'd think.
It depends how.
Be like
if
a
people
symptom
playing
base.
it now.
That's yeah.
The
See Russell Westbrook.
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah,
He's
Russell
got it.
Westbrook. Yeah, he had it.
Yeah, so
Well, he has got it.
they're waiting. He's going to be kept on testing until he has.
Till he's clear.
Yeah,
But then I guess they'll wait a little bit. So he'll be back there eventually for them.
yeah.
They don't even
'Cause
know.
do you know what's happening with the NBA? How it's going to work?
Yeah, so
I was talking about it with old mate.
or JB
Yeah, good old.
got on
Mr.
Mr.
Bieber.
Get Buckets.
Mr. Get Buckets.
Yeah. He from what I understand.
That's another thing. So I'm going to shout out my TikTok here, Mr. Steal Your Fries.
Oh, that's what. Because isn't that what old mate that you're talking to said?
Yeah. So
What was the line she used? That was very corny. I'm like, oh, he ain't stuffing this one up.
I got to explain this because everyone questions my TikTok name.
Mhm.
So there's a song by Trey Songz called "Mr. Steal Your Girl." Or that's a line he says in a song.
I thought it was title is Mr.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
So a friend of ours who, when he was younger, had a lot of female friends.
You talk about JB?
Yeah,
He did?
apparently.
Oh,
Apparently
who told you this thing? Him or?
Him.
Okay,
Well, this is how the story goes.
This is like how you're like NBA as well. That
Yeah,
you're a natural
yeah.
born. Okay.
Well, this is the story how it goes. He said he was the best rebounder in the country.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he nicknamed himself Mr. Steal Your Girl. So as a joke, I nicknamed myself Mr. Steal Your Fries.
Wasn't like your still your
That
Xbox?
was, that was my
Gamer tag.
Yeah,
I think it still is.
PlayStation. Yeah, no, it is on Xbox.
Yeah.
So then when it came to making a TikTok, I decided to make it that.
Yeah.
So now, like, everyone that has me on TikTok's like, why is that your name? Why is that your name?
Mm.
And then the best thing was, so when I was talking to this girl, I'm going to call her Cass after my first love, Casino.
Or a Tab. Or a Tabitha.
Sabrina.
What would we want sports bet? Cynthia?
Cynthia.
Yeah.
I sent her my name because she wanted to add me on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then she goes, don't worry, I'll let you steal my fries.
Oh, that's all I want.
I just have my heart.
That's all I want. A girl that lets me.
I was going to tell her she ain't getting any of my fries, but...
I'll steal yours instead. we better order 3 lots of fries.
It's like that meme where it's just like, oh, when your girlfriend says she doesn't want anything, he's just like, she's getting her own fries.
Yeah, so back to the NBA. So the only teams that are there are teams that can possibly make the finals.
Yeah.
And they're only playing 8 games or something like that, or 9
I heard
games.
8, and I wasn't sure if they're playing 8 teams, if it's going to be like a round robin.
They're only playing their conference. The 8 or 9 teams in their conference.
Yeah.
Obviously, because they can make the finals or not. So they're playing that, and then whoever is in the finals stay. Whoever's not can leave. Obviously, again, getting the boot. And then they play. I think they're still playing best of 7s, but they're back-to-back day best of 7s because everything's at this Disneyland.
Bro, there's going to be so
Disneyland.
many injuries.
You
Just
reckon?
think of it back-to-back days.
Well,
These guys haven't competed.
The finals are going to be like back-to-back days, or they might be like one. They already play back-to-backs.
But they haven't competed for months.
Well, the same in the
Their
NRL.
bodies aren't going to be ready.
Yeah.
How many injuries?
See,
NRL is
Still
different
the
because of
knee
the
injuries
fields.
and that in the NRL.
That's because of the field, though.
You reckon?
Poor field conditioned.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because people aren't done.
Do you not remember running onto a field, a clean field, how much better it felt?
I'm not used to it no more. I can't remember.
You weren't at school when we played in Coffs Harbour, were you?
No.
That was the best game of footy ever played.
Yeah. You ever played, or you ever you've just played? Like, is that your performance best, or
No, performance best was under sixes.
Ah, okay.
No, but this was like just I think it must have been year 8, just before you.
It would have been early year 8. I came halfway through.
Also, backstory: Ryan and I went to high school together. That's how we know each other.
Yeah,
and we
played footy together. That's how
we kids.
And that was the funny day. The first day I came in, I think we were in some sort of D&T class.
Maybe we say that for like an OnlyFans. Our backstory.
Yeah.
We'll say that for like an OnlyFans or Patreon sort of thing once we get subscribers.
Yeah, that could be very like a bonus episode or something.
Yeah,
I like it.
We'll say that. Anyway,
I'll write in the
so we had a high school game of footy, and it was I think it was a trial game before a competition. So we went up to Coffs Harbour, stayed in this thing with Almighty God, FP.
Oh
FS,
yeah, filthy. Yeah,
and we played this game, and because we drove like I think it's 8 hours.
It's a long drive.
It's a long drive. We were in a bus.
7 or 8. We're in a bus.
Two teams. We had a senior and juniors team. It started pouring down rain. And then FS, good old Filthy, was just like, well, we drove all this way, we have to play.
Yeah, of course.
And then the school we played were like, yeah, we're happy to play. It was just mud. We tore that field up.
Of course.
Poor MG got a concussion.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder
was
he's
seeing
stupid.
stars, man.
No wonder he talks.
Kid got dropped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's only small, though.
He was, yeah.
He's always been young.
So he was tiny, and he just got dropped.
For a soccer player, he wasn't a bad footballer.
Yeah.
So he played like touch football.
He was a great athlete in school. He was a sprinter.
It helps when you're like
a stick,
70 kilos, 60 kilos or something like that.
I was just born with massive shoulders.
Yeah.
Top frame.
I'm just born
skinny legs.
I'm just born with legs and fucking wagon, self-proclaimed wagon. But
yeah. So anyway, back to that field. We were playing on a mud field.
Yeah,
and just trying to run. Like I think it's a different comparison to the NRL, which was just poorly dug up field.
Yeah.
This was just, you could not run on this. You couldn't get speed. It was like running in a shallow bit of the beach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just a kiddie pool of mud. And then...
So, like, you it feels like you're running in, like, or you're trying to... You feel like like a dream. Like, you're sprinting in a dream.
Yeah, you're sprinting, but you're not running.
Everyone's walking past you.
Yeah.
That's how I play my sport every day, every Saturday.
Yeah, so then... And we didn't have a lot of injuries because we were just juniors, but with the NRL, when you have no solid grounds to get into, your legs are just going to give out.
Yeah, but yeah,
I feel like that's why we've had so many ACLs.
But the ACLs that have been recent, like Hodgson and like both those Rooster boys, are good old Victor Radley.
Oh, I love Victor Radley.
Yeah, he's just an absolute character. They both tried to stop. You know what I mean? It wasn't like they fell over. They both went to stop, and
the field
I feel like a lot
gave out.
I don't know. The field didn't give out. They stopped and pop with the knee. Pop goes the weasel.
I feel like there's some correlation between it. Just like how there's a lot of injuries at Brookvale Oval.
Hemis, apparently.
Yeah.
A lot of hemis, because of how thick the grass is and how tall it is. It's funny how the stuff like that works. But yeah, since, well, I guess it's a nice little transition here, how, since we can't go to Queensland for our golf trip, where would you love to go? Let's work out our ultimate golf trip.
Well, okay, I feel like there's maybe 2 places, or I'll break it down to 3.
Okay.
There's US.
Yeah.
US could have some good ones.
There's a lot of country clubs there.
There's Europe.
Yeah.
But what I'm not counting in Europe is the UK.
Oh, UK would be great. That's like the birthplace of golf. Like
so it would be England, Scotland, Ireland,
Wales. See some of those links golf courses on the beach there in Scotland?
Yeah. It's just on a cliff.
It'd be so tough to play, but it'd be good.
I'll take like 100 balls.
Just wrap them up.
Yeah. Because I'm not a lizard.
Oh yeah, but just how windy it is, and like it's not windy as it is. Like when we play, I still hit them left and right.
I lost so many balls yesterday.
Oh, every 2 weeks, gotta buy a new set.
I'm gonna buy some tonight.
Yeah, I'm going shopping tomorrow at an actual place. So I think I might look for some wedges and that. See what happens.
You got some new pants as well, I saw.
Yeah, today. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. You'll see we'll be posted by then.
Yeah.
A nice little funny clip. I got golf clearance outlet's got some very good deals. It's like 70 or 80% off like clothes and all that.
Sure.
So I bought a pair of pants for my fat ass for like, I think it was like $40, $50, and then I bought a pair of shorts for $40.
Yeah.
And then I thought, I might as well buy some gloves. I bought 3 pack of gloves, tailor-made gloves, so they're a good brand.
You're making me want to buy golf attire.
Oh, you should. Pants.
I need it, Ryan. I need to buy work clothes first.
I'm
I'm still wearing.
Pants can double as work clothes. They're like
I show up to work on a Wednesday. It's like, why has he got a grass burn in your legs? I don't know. I tripped on the train.
In like your golf shoes too. Oh, your golf shoes make me jealous.
Look, I'm Mr. All Gear, No Idea.
I think we're both hard, to be fair.
I'm just saying, outfits. They did say on the TikTok and on the Insta, rocking up in slides.
Slides, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's a superstition.
Slides and slides together. Slice together.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, so I bought pants and that and gloves, and then they chucked in a couple like Forte golf balls, which I just chucked in like the practice one.
Yeah.
But it was very good. I think I paid $150. So, but I got a problem. Like, I know tomorrow for sure, if golf wedges are cheap, I'll definitely be walking out with one, maybe 2.
I've had them for like 2 weeks, and you already like have
Well,
to.
because of your wedges, I think that's why MG wants to buy some.
Yeah,
he saw you hitting them, he's like, oh, maybe I want to get some. But anyway, back to our trip. So I think I'll go. I think Europe's a good place to go.
And it could
Because
it could double as like just a Europe trip.
Yeah,
just
double whammy
trip.
Because you seen like some of the like mountains and like ranges you see in the background and like the glaciers and that, and you're like,
that's what I mean. It's like,
imagine our our Instagram
God.
game would be top notch.
I'm just saying that my one's pretty good at the moment. That's all I post. All I post is travel photos, whereas you just post rugby photos.
Well, that's the only place to get proper photos done. The guy always gets dodgy ass photos of me too. I think it's this because I wear the Ben Pomeroys. I wear skins. I have to wear skin top and shorts, so my skin doesn't clap, my excess doesn't, my moobs don't clap.
Yeah, so, that's another story for the Patreon.
Yeah, no, Patreon. Yeah. So that could be like that Patreon episode could be like titled "Our Life Journey" or something.
Yeah, our life up to now.
Yeah. But so because of that, my skin shorts are probably they're not tight. They're good. They're not. The waistband's probably a little tight, so it sort of cuts off.
It just gives you a muffin top.
It gives me a little muffin top, and the shorts I got
There's
from
nothing
footy.
wrong with a muffin top. It's just a bit more to grab.
The shorts I got from footy are probably a fit, but probably I could have went a size bigger. And then they get me started on the jerseys. The jerseys, for some reason, I've got like elastic around the bottom of the jersey. So like, eventually my shorts will roll under my gut, and then my jersey's there as well. So it's just like, it's all sticking out, like my guts is sticking out. So I have to make sure like I crop those out. But
you posted a heap last night?
Yeah, I actually said,
how did those blow up?
I'm at like 60 likes. So for me, that's pretty good.
Mate.
People love me.
It's all those TikTok, it's all those Hinge
girls.
First thing you do is add them on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
just
first,
likes.
that's my first line. What's your Instagram? Hit me up. Alright, well, I think we'll talk about our next how our multi went next episode.
Well, our multi hasn't played yet because
we were quite back to back here.
Yeah. Well, what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get content out. Really, we're trying to be that Instagram influencer, get content out.
It's all about content. If we can get that, we'll just be consistent with content. It'd be great.
Yeah. Well, all we want to do is just have fun. Yeah. We just want to post stuff that we think. Well, we want to post stuff that we know we would like. Yeah. Things as young lads who play golf, like
early 20s, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, and then, so we're just trying to do as much as we can to keep ourselves busy. Yeah. And then, yeah. So we'll probably have this will get... I think Sunday.
I don't know if everyone's, I think Sunday nights.
Yeah.
I think Sunday nights about, in Australia, like, what are we, Eastern Standard Time? Yeah. I think we'll probably be like, I'll try and schedule it for like 6, maybe later. Yeah. I mean, at the moment, it doesn't matter, because I know we're doing it for the bands, we love it, but eventually when we get a bit of a following, so people know to come back at this time.
Yeah, I think Monday morning for a train ride into work. Yeah. That's great.
Is it a bit self-centered if I listen to myself talk again?
I don't know. Do you get a boner when you do?
No comment. I'll tell you the last topic before we go here. Uni's meant to go back. Yeah. And I got an email yesterday. I was like, oh, here we go. It said, it was titled, Our Plan Around COVID-19. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. So I opened it. I'm like, please be online. I'm like, there's nothing better. I got an early lecture this semester at 8:30.
Yeah,
I don't want to get up at 6 and catch a 7 o'clock train.
You can listen to your teacher talking your undies.
Yeah, I can roll out of bed at 8:26. Not even later. And just turn on my computer, my laptop, and sit in the lecture and do nothing. My camera off. But so I'm like, oh, here we go. So I opened it up. I started to read it. And for me, I struggle to read now. I'm kidding.
Dear students, Mom, how do you pronounce this?
These poor kids are the future I've got to teach. God.
Oh god.
So I was reading it. I'm like, it's all lectures will be online. I'm like, yes, good start. But some of our tutes will be in person. I'm like, no.
Oh,
So one of my tutes is on a Friday. Just one 1 hour tute on a Friday. That's all I have. So I'm praying to God that all our tutes. I'm only there for a short semester this year. I hope this semester.
Oh yeah, because you got prac, eh?
Oh, I'm prac, yeah. So I'm hoping it's all stays online, or maybe now with Curtis Rhino 2.0 it might. Yeah, but I think I'll wrap. I think I'll do this.
Yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for listening if you did.
Yeah, episode 2. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Unlimited Mulligans, and the same on TikTok. Try and blow it up
While it lasts.
Yeah.
And then like, subscribe.
Yeah.
I hate myself for saying that.
Yeah.
But please comment anything you guys want us to see, want us to do.
It'll just be pretty much about any. Well, I wouldn't say any topic, but anything within reason.
Yeah.
You know, golf, footy, soccer, EPL, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure you come back every Sunday around 6 p.m.
No worries.
Catch up.